Hello, welcome to this channel. My name is Enoch. Today we will continue in our series on Linux. We'll be looking at VIM editor and we'll try to do an exercise on multi-file VIM editing. There is VI, which is Visual Display Editor, and there is an improved version of that, which is VIM, and it's used to create a file, to put text in a file, and I'll be discussing three modes, which is the first one is the command mode, the second one is the insert mode, and the last one is the extended mode. And let's go to our we have an Ubuntu machine here. You can check by running cat space / etc /os-release, and you can see it's an Ubuntu machine and it's a version 14.04.6, and our present working directory, we are in the home directory of the Vagrant user. If you say, who am I? I'm Vagrant. Okay, let's clear our screen now. Let's use VIM to create a file. You type VIM and you give it a file name. Let's say file1, and you press enter, and it will take you to the VIM editing page. You can see below the file at the bottom left, we have the name of the file and we have new file in the bracket. That means this is a new file. The blue tilde sign on the left side means that these lines are empty, and you can see our cursor there. By default, when you are entering the VIM editing page, you will be in command mode, and we can enter the insert mode by pressing the high key on our keyboard. Hi, you can see, and we are in the insert mode now. We can type any text we want to put. This is a lovely day. Put your full stop. Now we want to save this. What do? You press escape to go back to your command mode. Press your colon, press your W, press your enter, and that will save. You can see we have one line, we have 22 characters written, and we want to quit. How do we quit? You press your colon, press your Q, press enter, and it will quit. And you can press your cart file1 to see the content of the file, and you can see what we save in the file. This is a lovely day, is still there. Let's open the file again, bring it up and open it, and let's go into our insert mode, and let's put more text there. I will be enjoying the sunshine outside today. Full stop. And let's save and quit at the same time. Press escape to go back to your command mode. Press your colon, W to save, Q to save. So we are saving and quitting at the same time using the colon, W and Q, and press enter, and it will save and quit. Let's show what is in the file, and you can see that what we typed was probably saved. All right, so let's open the file again. Let's assume we made some mistake and we don't want to save it. How do we do that? Enter your insert mode. Let's just type some things, and let's say we don't want to save this. What do? You can just go to your command mode by pressing escape, press your colon, press your Q, and use your exclamation and press enter, and it will quit without saving. So you can show the content of the file using cart, and you can see that what the mistake we made was not saved. All right, that's that about that. Let's go to our slide and let's see what we have, so that we don't miss anything. GG to move to the beginning of the page, Shift G to move to the end of the page. So let's get a big file, and let's try and play around with it. Let's become the root user. Sudo -I, press enter. Now we are the root user. Let's clear our screen. I'll be going to my log, to one of the logs, and I will try and get a large file from there and put it in another file. So let's run cart space / var /log / dpkg .log, and let's redirect this to file 2, and let's press enter. And if you run ls, you will see that file 2 is now in our present working directory. And let's run cart to see file 2, see the content. You can see what we put there was properly saved there. And let's clear our screen, and let's use a vim to edit this file 2. And you can see that now. Let's assume we want to set a line for this file. We just want to know how many lines do we have. You can use your :se space nu, and you can press enter. That will set line. You can see that's line 1. Our cursor is in line 1. If you want to go to the last line of this file, just press your Shift G, and that will take you to the last line of this file. You want to go to the first line of this file, you can press your GG twice, GG, and that will take you to the first line of this file. Let's assume we want to, okay, let me just go to this slide so that we don't miss anything. W to move forward word by word, B to move backward word by word. You can check that out. NW to move forward n times, n times. If you want to move 5 words forward, you can use 5W and it will move 5 words forward. You want to move backward 5 words, you can use 5B and it will move 5 words backward. You can use Ctrl F to go down page by page. You can use Ctrl B to go up page by page. Let's see that. Ctrl F take us down page by page. Ctrl B take us up page by page. All right, that's that. And let's see more of the command. I just want you to see this slide so that you can just pause your screen, pause the video, and just use the command. You can use your U to undo your last change. You can use Shift U to undo the previous changes entire line. All right, you can use YY to copy a line. You can use NYY to copy N lines. You can use P to paste below the cursor. You can use Shift P to paste above the cursor. Let's try and see that. Let's go back to the first line of the file, and let's use YY to just copy the first line. YY will copy the first line. Let's go use Shift G to go to the last line of the file, and let's paste. We use P to paste below the cursor. You can see that has been pasted below the cursor. You can use U to undo, and let's say you want to paste above the cursor, then you will use Shift P to paste above the cursor. You can see that, and you can use U to undo that. All right, so that's that. Let's assume we want to delete. If you want to delete or cut, you use your DD. You want to delete or cut, you will use your DD. You can use DW to delete word by word like backspace. You can use X to delete word by word like delete. You can use DD to delete an entire line. You can use NDD to delete or cut n lines. Same thing for delete is used for cut. And you can use your 0 to go to the beginning of the current line. You can use your $sign to go to the end of the current line. Let's do all those. Where we can use Shift 4, that's the $sign to go to the end of the line, and you can press your 0 to go to the beginning of the present line. You can see that. Let's assume we want to cut the last 6 lines of this particular file. I will just use 6DD and it will be gone. You can see it's no more there. Let's say we want to paste it at the beginning of the file. I will use my GG to go to the beginning of the file. Then I will use P, small letter P, to paste below the cursor. Just use P. You can see it pastes below the cursor. I want to undo that. Just use your U to undo that. I want to paste below the cursor. Use your small p and to paste below the cursor, U to undo that. Okay, we want to paste above the cursor. What do? We use Shift P, and that will paste above the cursor. And you want to undo that, just use your U to undo it, and it will be done. Okay, so that's that about delete or cut. And we want to search. What can we use to search? We can use our / and you type the word. You can use your Z's, capital ZZ, to save and quit in the command mode. All these shortcuts I'm talking about are in the command mode. So we want to search for a particular word. You can just use your /. What word do we want to search for? Let's say we want to search for data. Find the word data. You can see the cursor is in the first data, and you can use your hand to move to the next one, and to move to the next one, and you can see it's moving from data to data. Okay, so that's that. Let's assume I want to change data to something else. What do? Use your colon, then percentage s, then your /. What do you want to change? Data. What do we want to change it to? We want to change it to large, and / and put your G and press enter, and that will change every occurrence of data in the file to data. If you do your / and you do data, you will see that data is no more existing, pattern not found, did not data. But if I do large, you will see that large is now there. See, moving from large to large. You can see that. So that's that. Let's go back to our so we can save with ZZ. You can save and quit with ZZ. Just press your Shift and ZZ twice, and you save and quit. Let's open the file again, and let's go back to our slide and see what more we can do. Okay, now in shortcut in the extended mode, we have seen all these: to save, to quit, to save and quit, to quit by force without saving, to save forcefully, to save and quit forcefully, to save and quit, to set a line. If you want to remove the set line, just use you want to set the line, press your colon SE space NU, press your enter, and that will set the line. You want to remove it, just use your colon SE space NONU, and that will remove the set line. So that's that. Now let's go to our exercise. We want to edit multiple file. Let's do that. VIM file 2, let's call this one file 3. So we want to edit multiple file at the same time. Press enter for this, and we are here. Let's set a line SENU. Okay, let's try and cut the first 10 lines. Let's cut the first 10 lines, then we do our 10DD. Then the first 10 lines are gone. If you do your U, you see that they are back. If you do your 10DD, they are gone. All right, let's go and we see 10 fewer lines. So let's go and paste it in the other file. Then use your colon BN. That's buffer new, and that will take you to your next file. Press enter. Oh, sorry, we need to save first. So just press your colon W and save. Then now press your colon BN and press enter. Then you can see now we're in file 3. Then you can press your P to paste below the cursor, and you can see I've pasted below the cursor. If I want to paste above the cursor, let's undo this with U. I want to paste above the cursor, I will use Shift P, and that will paste above the cursor. Okay, that's that. So let's save these two again. Colon and W to save, and that file has been saved. Now let's move back to the previous large file that we we were using, just use your colon BP, that's buffer previous, and that will take us to our previous file. Press enter and you are in file 2. And let's go to the last line. Press shift and G. Let's just go up a little bit to port 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Let's just cut seven lines more. 7DD, and 7 lines are gone. And let's save first using our colon W to save first. And let's now go to to the other file. So colon BN, and press enter, and that will take us to our other file, which is file 3. And let's paste again. Use your shift and P to paste above the cursor, and that's that. And we can save this using your shift W. We can add Q to it, save and quit. So that's that. If you run your ls, you will see that now we have file 2 and file 3. So if you run cat file 3, you will see that file 3 is there and file 2 is there. You can run cat file 2. You see that the file 2 and file 3 are there. So that's that with our video for today. I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. See you.